worm meat. You are all nothing but worm meat. You are not good enough to eat out of a dog's dish. Unless you wake up and make something of yourselves. Have you made something of yourself? You be what you need to be. You need to be smarter, be smarter. You need to be prettier, be prettier. I mean, anything can be achieved if you have a will to it. I was once like you. I was always wondering why I could never achieve any of my dreams, why everything I ever wanted was always just sort of like be out of my reach. Why? Because I was then what you are now. A stagnant pool of pond scum.
We're gonna be late for work.
You think education makes a difference? I know PhDs that serve me my burgers at Jack in the Box. You think being a nice person makes a difference? We'll go to the slum, meet all the nice people eating rancid pasta and stale cheese bread out of the trash bins. If you weren't born Anglo-Saxon, male, and 30, you are already handicapped.
We're gonna get fired. We can't leave till he's done.
Life is not fair, you say? Doing? Who told you it was supposed to be fair? I mean, you're at a slot machine in Vegas for 8 solid hours losing your ass. A little old lady comes in, sits down beside you, puts 3/4 into a machine. Jackpot. Nobody ever said life is like a box of chocolates. Well, okay, maybe somebody did say that, but that's still no excuse to go bitching and whining about how unfair life is. Okay, it's time for you turds to go back to your monotonous lives. Until next time, think it. Be it. Do it! Now get out of my sight. And drive carefully. You know how I worry.
I'm sure you realize, Mrs. Kasaka, that the Los Angeles Badger is the best paper
and
for
you
your
get all
money.
the news, sports, weather, and entertainment that you can possibly want, and it's only for pennies a day. And not only that, you get all the political updates and the stock market information with just a turn of a page. Now, how much would you expect to pay for all that?
I don't know what else I can tell you about this wonderful paper that I haven't already told you for the last 10 minutes. But if you like, I'll
Not
repeat
to
it.
mention that
The
we're
Los
the
Angeles
only
Badger
newspaper in
is the
Los
best
Angeles
paper
that
for your
gives you
value.
these annoying phone calls 13 times a month.
That was a close one.
Girl, I told you we'd be okay. Oh, by the way, thank you for coming with me to my class. How'd you like it?
It's not really for me.
Didn't you feel that power? Didn't you feel the surge?
Sitting for 2 hours while some man rants and raves is not my idea of excitement, Tess.
It's not supposed to be exciting. It's supposed to help you become a better person.
What value? You can't find a better paper than the Los
And our
Angeles Badger.
newsprint is made with a special ink that comes from the Bohemian Mountains of Prague. It has a special patent vitamin content that actually improves your eyesight as you read.
Man, this day is dragging. Why is it that everybody who sounds intelligent wants nothing to do with our paper, and the people willing to buy our paper sound illiterate? Tess,
Hmm?
are you okay?
Yeah.
Still thinking about Phil, huh?
He never missed my G-spot. And he always put the toilet seat down. Never gonna find another guy like him again.
It's been a month, Tess. You gotta get over it. Gee, look, I'm sorry. I know that wasn't real sensitive.
No. I mean, you're right. He was a jerk. Okay. I'm not gonna dwell on it.
Good.
I bet his new girlfriend is real ugly. And has the IQ of the back wall of a handball court. And has a big, droopy butt.
I'm glad you're not gonna dwell on it.
Just the residue of my venting. Hey, you want to go to the movies tonight? The Panorama's playing A Sin of a Woman 2, the next Aroma.
Oh, gee, I'd love to, but Dave and I are going out tonight.
Oh.
Hey, why don't you come with us?
Nah. I don't want to intrude on you two.
You wouldn't be intruding. I want you to come.
Really?
Yeah.
I'd love to.
Great. We'll pick you up at 7.
But you don't think Dave will mind?
Are you kidding? Dave loves you just as much as I do.
God, she pisses me off.
Dave, she's my friend.
Well, why is it whenever I want to spend quality time with you, she's got some sort of crisis in her life?
Stop it. She does not.
Remember when I had tickets to Felines on Ice? She called you 2 minutes before we were leaving and kept you on the phone nearly half an hour.
Her mother died. She needed someone to talk to.
Her mother died 2 years earlier.
But the reality had just set in. She's a very deep person.
Oh yeah, she's about as deep as a pie pan. Every time she gets a hangnail, she's got to find some sort of support group to get her through it.
Dave, be nice, okay? She's feeling a little vulnerable right now because of her breakup with Phil.
Didn't that happen like a month ago?
Yes, but she's depressed today.
So why can't she go to one of her 12-step programs or something? What are you so tense about?
I'm not tense.
Every time you're tense, you tug on your earlobe. Now what is it?
Look, I'm out with my 2 best friends and I want tonight to be special.
It is special. And you're special.
Ooh, honey, that bathroom was disgusting. And you should have seen what was lingering around the toilet tank. Ooh, it looked like a roadkill. And the lady in the stall next to me, she had to be working on a double flusher. I didn't hear less grunts at a Teamster convention.
You folks ready to order?
Let's see what will slide most comfortably down my colon.
Excuse me, miss. There's no smoking allowed in this restaurant.
I'm not smoking aloud. I'm smoking very quietly.
Could you give us a minute? We haven't decided yet. I'm so glad you could join us tonight.
Oh, I'm glad too. I was just worried that I'd be intruding.
You intrude? Don't be silly, okay?
Yeah, don't be silly. Sorry. Hello? Oh, what are you
Oh
kidding?
my God.
Me? Not her.
It's Phil. And look what he's
come in every
wearing.
week.
Oh, holy shit, holy shit, holy shit.
Okay,
Calm
okay,
down,
hold on.
okay? Calm down.
That was the salon. I've got to go into work Sunday. I'm not looking forward to it. Scrappy Gerstle booked an appointment.
Who's Scrappy Gersta?
You don't want to know.
Oh God, oh Jesus, good Lord, oh God, oh God.
So now she's becoming a religious fanatic?
Relax, okay? Breathe. That's good. Very good.
Oh my God, he's coming over to the table. Quick, hide me.
Hi.
How's it hanging?
It's not. Thanks for asking. Hi, guys.
Nice to see you, Phil.
Some coincidence, huh? Us meeting here like this? Tess, can we talk for a minute?
So talk.
Privately?
Look, whatever you have to say, you can say it in front of my friends.
I just want to say I'm sorry.
For what?
for everything. I was kind of hoping we could remain friends.
Were we ever really friends, Phil?
I'd like to think so.
Friends, Let's see. Melanie, would you shit on my head?
What?
Would you shit on my head? No, I don't think so. And Dave, would you shit on Melanie's head?
I think we're ready to order. Waiter!
Of course not. You see, friends don't shit on friends' heads. But you, on the other hand, Phil, you shit on mine, didn't you?
It wasn't as though...
It was as though. You took a big, chunky, lumpy dump smack dab on my head, and I'm still picking the corn out of my hair.
You know, the veal scampolini looks great.
Now you come over here with this cockaball story about wanting to be friends? Nigga, you got a lot of nerve.
Forget it. I thought I'd be civilized, come over here and be polite.
Well, you weren't too polite about a month ago when you pulled your pants down and took a steamer right on my head. Now, were you? Look, why don't you just go back over there with your Sports Illustrated cover and keep your shit out of my life?
I'm sorry, guys.
Look at her. She looks like a Playboy centerfold. She even looks airbrushed.
You ready to order?
Why don't you just put a big sign on her that says, "We'll suck for food"?
I will have the roasted chicken, please.
Yeah, I'll have the same. Tess?
Yeah, I'll have whatever you guys are gonna have.
Would you prefer white or dark meat?
Now, what kind of crack is that?
There is no defined scheme. If there was a defined scheme, would Madonna have a career? Are you ready to go back to your miserable little lives and try to make some changes? Well, you better try. Because in a world of movers and shakers, you ain't even rattles. Now, I know some of you think I'm a bit abrasive to you dog farts. How's the saying go? You can catch more flies with sugar than you can with vinegar, huh? Well, you can lay out your sugar and your honey. Me, I'll put out a big pile of shit and watch the swarm come in. This lecture's over. Get out of my sight.
Something is amiss in your life, isn't it, my little phlegm residue?
I'm okay.
I think not. Something is troubling you. Tell Rashawn what it is.
It's nothing.
You know, usually when one says, it's nothing, that usually means monkey schmegma has disrupted the serenity of their lives.
It's just been a lousy month. It's no big deal, I'm fine.
No. Rashawn does not see fine. Rashawn sees turmoil. Have you been using the teachings of this class?
It's got nothing to do with your class. My boyfriend dumped me about a month ago for a blonde. I ran into him last night at the restaurant. Just kind of bummed me out. It's no big deal, I'm over it.
Do you wish him back?
Hell no.
That's what the mind says. What does the heart say, though, my little butterfly burp?
My heart wishes you'd stop calling me names.
I call you names because I care. And I don't like to see you in such pain.
Yeah, well, life is full of pain, isn't it?
It never has to be. Rashawn can ease your pain. If you let him.
What is this?
This will grant you your heart's desire.
I gave up drugs in the 80s, thanks, but...
No, it's more than a drug. This will make your wish come true.
Kinda small to house a genie in there, don't you think?
This affects that part of the brain that alters your very essence.
I like my essence. I paid $37 a pint for it.
If your desire is to stop hurting, you'll wake up wondering why you ever cared at all.
Liquid Prozac?
Much more. This is what successful people use to move them forward. And it's my gift to you.
Okay. Well, thanks. I gotta get to work. I'm late.
But beware! Keep your thoughts pure. If the desire is clouded, so will be the results.
You ever think about writing for fortune cookies? I gotta go.
Well, these numbers are all dialed at random, Mr. Washburn. Yes, I understand that your number's unlisted, but we have no control over the numbers that we get. No problem. I'll see that you're put on our don't call list.
We got a don't call list?
Of course not.
I should have told that nigga to go screw himself last night.
I think you did.
Really? When I saw that Anna Nicole Smith in training, everything went blurred. Is that normal?
Well, she was thrown right in your face. I mean, you had the wind knocked out of you. But you know it'll pass.
Well, I hope this wind pass soon because it's beginning to stink. I swear to God, I am never dating another white man again.
Come on now, let's not condemn the entire white race. Anyway, you gotta get over this. It's gonna make you sick.
I know. Okay, I'm through talking about him.
Good. And our comics section is so bright and vivid, you'll swear you were looking right at the artist's canvas.
And the paper it's printed on is made from the finest wood taken from the rainforest of Milan, which is sprayed lightly with the urine of virgin greyhounds. She looked like a hooker, didn't she?
Who?
Phil's new receptacle.
I thought we weren't talking about him anymore.
I'm not. I'm talking about her now. Did you see the way that Dave was even staring at that bleached bitch?
Dave wasn't looking at her.
You didn't notice it.
Well, even if he was looking at her, she's a very attractive woman.
She's a very attractive white woman.
Nothing gets past you.
Oh, come on, Mel. I mean, haven't you noticed how white men treat white women differently? Hell, even black men treat white women differently. Phil did it. You can bet Dave's gonna do it too.
Well, Dave treats all women the same.
Bullshit. If some gorgeous blonde bimbo came jiggling her way up to him, he'd cling to her like boogers under the table.
Christ, Tess, I just had oysters for lunch. Now look, I understand that you're upset about Phil. But that's no reason for you to drag Dave down.
I'm sorry. Just cramping, that's all.
Period?
More like an exclamation point. I don't know how I'm gonna make it through the day. Ugh.
Say, do you have any breath mints or anything? My mouth's a little pasty from lunch.
Check my purse. I think I have some banana in there.
Ugh. Where's the expiration date on this thing?
Does he say he loves you?
What do you think?
I ain't never heard him.
Oh, so he has to say it in front of you for it to be valid.
How long y'all been together now?
6 months.
He'd have said it by now.
Some men just aren't very verbal.
Sure. Has he introduced you to his family?
What does that have to do with anything?
He hasn't, has he? I know what I'm talking about, girl. It has happened to me too many times to call it a coincidence. See, we're the ones they like to play with. You know, have fun with, fuck with. But when it comes to taking somebody home to mommy, they naturally take that Ozzie and Harriet girl next door route.
You know, you're just a little paranoid.
Hey, what'd you do?
I don't know.
License and registration, please.
What'd I do wrong, officer?
Failed to signal on the last turn.
She was in the turnout lane, Punch. Where the hell else could she have gone? Up?
Nobody's talking to you, ma'am. Thank you.
Don't make this any worse.
So you were in the turnout lane without signaling. Big deal.
Do you have to be misassertive all the time?
I'm also citing you for an expired registration.
Oh, come on, Kojak. What'd they do, close down your favorite donut shop?
May I see your identification, please?
May I ask why?
Would you just show him your identification so we can go?
Don't you ever get tired of having yourself around? What are you doing?
I'm citing you, Miss Peterson, for failure to wear your seatbelt. Sign here, please. Thank you. You all put your seatbelts on.
See, this is the time I wish we had a video camera. Can't we, like, sue him for violating our civil rights or something? Shit. I hope in another life he comes back as the hair between some man's butt cheeks.
Let it go, would you, Tess?
It's a fine example of how we being screwed by the man.
You're not gonna turn that into a racial issue, are you?
Come on, 2 black girls in a nice neighborhood in a nice car? Shit, he probably thought we stole it or something. Him stopping us was just his subtle way of checking us out.
You are a little paranoid.
And you're a little naive.
I heard a really funny one today at the salon. This guy goes in a podiatrist to get the warts removed from his feet.
Mm-hmm.
So after the operation, the doctor comes in and says, I got some good news for you, and I got some bad news. Says the bad news is we had to amputate your feet. The guy says, oh my God, he says, that's terrible, he says. What's the good news? He says, well, the good news is the patient in the other room wants to buy your shoes. Well, what? Are you okay?
I've had a slight stomachache all afternoon.
You pregnant? Oh, listen, by the way, leave tomorrow night open. I got us 2 tickets to that play, Florence and Normandy Follies.
I never heard of that one.
Yeah, it's a musical romantic comedy set against the backdrop of the LA riots.
Sounds great.
Yeah, I got the tickets from a client at the salon. Yeah, she works with ticket rippers. She had a couple extra ones, so she gave them to me.
Oh?
Well, actually, she asked me to go, but after I declined, she gave me both tickets.
That was really generous of her. Was she blonde?
Well, she is now. Why?
Dave, do you find me attractive?
Yeah, of course I do.
Or would you say that I'm just as attractive as all the women that you work with all day?
I'd say you're twice as attractive.
Are you patronizing me?
Of course I am. But I still find you attractive. Why are you asking?
Well, you know, Tess and I were talking today.
Oh, shit. Maybe that's why your stomach aches. I mean, what'd you do this time? Take you to one of those prickly heat seminars?
Can I ask you something else? How come I've never met your family?
My family lives in Baltimore.
Well, do they know about me?
Of course they do.
What have you told them?
I told them you were smart. I said that you were pretty.
Do they know I'm black?
I don't remember if I mentioned that. I mean, that's not even an issue.
Why isn't it an issue, Dave? Because it doesn't matter to you, or because you're a little self-conscious of it? You know, Tess says that when you're dating
You see,
a white
that's
man,
what pisses me off about Tess. You see, her white boyfriends dump her for white women, so naturally, being representative of my race, she rags on me. I mean, has she ever stopped to think that maybe they dump her because she's a pain in the ass?
Look, just forget I brought it up, okay?
Fine.
What if some gorgeous blonde came on to you?
What?
You're in the salon or someplace and some drop-dead gorgeous blonde just starts to come on to you. What then?
How old is she? It was a joke. Okay? Listen. I have beautiful women coming on to me in the salon all the time. It means nothing.
You never say you love me.
I say it all the time.
No, you don't. You write it in the cards you buy me, the notes that you send me, but you never actually say it, Dave. Verbally, never.
You know, what difference does it make? I mean, actions speak louder than words. Okay, look. I love you, okay?
Gee, next time you really ought to try it without the cue cards. What does it take to get him to really care? I wish I could be sure he really loved me. Okay, stay calm. You're obviously having some kind of an acid flashback. I'm a living, breathing organism, standing on this earth, having a mental attack. I am a living, breathing organism, standing on this earth, having a mental attack. I am a living, breathing organism, standing on this earth. This is obviously a very intense acid flashback. This is not real. My name is Melanie Wells. I'm 29 years old. I'm a living, breathing organism on this earth. And I'm getting a phone call from another living, breathing organism on this earth.
Hey, never guess what happened. I went to the Stuttgart Club last night and started talking to this male stripper. It turns out that he just got out of a bad relationship and Mel? Are you there?
Tess,
I'm glad you in, girl. Check this out. We hit it off like gangbusters. First, we went and had drinks, and then we danced until 2 in the morning. Then he drove me home, and we just talked for hours. We did a little bit of hugging and kissing, but no tongues. Girl, he didn't even try to get into my pants. That's a classy man. I bet he puts the seat down.
Tess, can you come over here right away?
Come over? Did you just hear what I said? I said I was up till 5 in the morning. And besides that, I can't leave the house. I look like shit and I ain't dressed.
Tess, please, I need you here.
For what?
I am having some kind of a psychotic episode, and I really need a friend here right now.
Mel, it's Sunday morning. Can't this wait until this afternoon or something?
Tess, please, I need you here now.
Okay. All right. You just stay away from sharp objects.
Tess, is that you?
No, it's Whoopi Goldberg. You gonna let me in or what?
The door's open. Leave it off.
What?
Please, turn the light off.
What is this? Hide and go seek?
Tess, I need you to be honest and objective for me. Now, I don't know if I'm losing my mind or if I just ate a bad scallop last night, but I need you to be as objective as you can be.
Where are you and what are you doing?
Listen, I need you to sit down and close your eyes.
What?
Please, Tess, just sit down and close your eyes.
This better not be no surprise birthday party. My birthday ain't till next month and I hate surprise birthday parties. This better not be one.
Are your eyes closed?
Yes, my eyes are closed. This better be good, girlfriend.
Get ready to open your eyes.
For you to get me to haul my ass all the way over here on Sunday morning, when I open my eyes, I better see a naked Denzel Washington in front of me.
Okay, open your eyes.
Hello. Am I supposed to know who this is?
Tell me what you see, Tess.
What am I supposed to see, sugar?
I need you to tell me what color I am.
Plaid.
Tess, I need to know what you see.
What do you see, child?
I think I'm white.
Very good. I guess that puts to rest the myth that all blondes are dumb. Melanie, you called me all the way over here on a Sunday morning to help a confused honky?
It's me, Tess. I'm Melanie.
This is beautiful. This is really beautiful. Okay, where's the camera? This is some kind of experiment,
No,
right?
I don't know what happened to me. This is the way I woke up.
Okay. We've had our laugh, and this is very amusing. But Tess is tired and getting pissed. Now, where's Melanie?
Right here.
You're right, Melanie. You have lost your mind, and you're about to lose your friend. Where are you? Where are you hiding? This is not funny. Look, I don't have time for this. Okay, now, Farrah, I've had enough of this. You better produce Melanie in 3 seconds or I am walking.
Jesus, Tess, what can I do to convince you I'm Melanie?
Walk through East LA at 3 a.m.
What if I were to tell you something only I would know? You like men with hairy backs.
Oh, lucky guess.
Your first boyfriend liked to pee in the pool.
A lot of men do
He
that.
did it from the diving board.
Look, I've had enough of this.
Sometimes during sex you like to be tied up and called Toby.
I don't do that anymore. Melanie?
Yes!
You look so... frosty.
I know.
You've got... blonde hair and... what big blue eyes you've got.
Came with the package.
You got pink nipples down there too?
The whole package.
What kind of crazy shit is this?
I'm just as baffled as you are. I went out to dinner last night with Dave. I didn't feel well. I came home and went to bed, and I woke up this morning and I'm Heather Locklear.
What seems to be the problem?
Well, this is kind of weird, Doc, but my friend Melanie here, she has skin condition.
Oh? And what exactly is wrong with your skin, dear?
It's white.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Well, it ain't always been white.
Oh, and what color has it always been?
Our color.
Our color?
Yes, yours and mine.
Yours and mine.
You know, black, brown, chocolate, coffee, mahogany, Tootsie Roll. Show him. Now, have you ever seen anything like that? And this happened to her overnight.
This has gone far enough. I think it's time you left my office.
Oh, wait a minute, doctor. Listen to me. Something happened to her to make her change. And we came to you for help. Look, I've known Melanie now for 15 years, and I'm telling you, she is no Madonna.
Smile. You're telling me that this is that?
Yep.
Any albinos in your family?
No.
Anemia? Whooping cough? Any relation to Michael Jackson?
Why are you fondling her hair? I mean, what are you, getting off on this or something, Doc?
Are you questioning my technique, Miss Peterson?
Maybe you would like to hang your medical diploma on the wall.
Come on, Doc. Whooping cough?
Well, it's possible that a strong cough may have altered the pigmentation.
That is the dumbest thing I ever heard.
Oh, and I suppose hearing a black girl turning white overnight is straight out of Good Housekeeping.
It's not his fault. You have to admit this is the most bizarre thing that ever happened to a person.
Come on, sugar. I'm gonna buy you some lunch and take your mind off of it, okay? There's a Black Angus right around the corner. Sorry.
God, this is really freaking me out. Look how bright I am in the sunlight. This is hurting my eyes, and it can't be any good for my retinas. And look at my skirt. I'm gonna have to take all my clothes in the butt.
Excuse me, ladies.
What?
You both just jaywalked across the street.
So, there ain't no traffic.
Jaywalking is illegal whether there's traffic or not.
Oh, give me a break. Another ticket? I didn't get this many tickets when I had a car.
Could I see some ID, please?
So my podiatry rates are gonna go up now? Does this mean I have to go to walking school to get this off my record? What if I don't pay this? Are you gonna come to my house and impound my shoes?
Tess, stop it. She's been taking this assertiveness course.
Your ID, ma'am?
I don't have my ID with me.
You don't.
No?
You should always carry your ID with you, miss.
I know, it's just... It's just I left in a hurry this morning.
What's your name?
Melanie Wells?
I'll tell you what, Miss Wells. You promise not to jaywalk again, and I'll let you and your friend go today with just a warning.
Thank you. God, I've never gotten out of a ticket before.
Me either.
Mind if I check my messages?
You know, it's incredible the way he just let us go like that. I mean, it was as though he was influenced.
Oh my God, Dave called. What am I gonna tell him?
Tell him you had a race slipped.
He's never gonna believe this. I gotta tell him in person.
Could we lighten it a bit more? I'd like more lightning.
Sure.
Don't you think lightening it more would make me look sexier?
You look sexy whatever we do, Scrappy.
Seems to be poofing out more than it should. Can you lessen the poof?
Sure.
Oh, you do poof better than anyone I know.
Uh-huh.
Yes, right there. Oh, yes. I think I'm ready for a blow now. How about you?
Not today, thanks.
What are you doing after the cut? How about we go back to my place and we play head banker?
Head banker? And what would that be?
I open an account for you. We watch interest rates rise. You make a few deposits and withdrawals, and we close escrow.
I don't think so.
It's okay. I'm FDIC approved. DIC anyway.
Come on, Scrappy. You know we go through this every time you come in here. You know I'm seeing somebody.
Well, so am I.
Don't make me have to call pest control, all right?
Where's Dave?
I'm sorry, he's with a client right now. Can I have your name?
For Christ's sakes, Jenny, it's me.
Have you been here before?
I'm not here for a cut. I just need to show him something.
Oh, excuse me there, sweetheart. You know, sometimes I get into the way and I don't know why. I try so hard to do the job and then I don't know.
Go ahead, he's in station 4.
Thank you.
Is she as good a kisser as me?
No, you're the grand kisser of all time. Now back off before I handcuff you to the chair, okay?
Ooh. Good cop, bad cop. That's even better than head banker.
That was fast. Did you see him?
Yeah, he was taking out the trash. I'll catch up with him later.
Could you pour some cold water on Scrappy Gerstle? She's in heat again.
That lady's here to see you.
You wanted to see me, miss? Are you okay?
Dave, it's me.
It is?
You know I wasn't this color last night.
You were here for coloring?
Let me start again, Dave. It's me.
I hope I didn't scare you in there. I think you made me ruin another panty liner. You bad boy, you.
Dave, can I talk to you privately?
Hang on. Scrappy, go back to your chair. I'm gonna have to poke the air out of your lips, okay?
Don't be too long. You wouldn't want me to dry out. Maybe we can go back and sample my own personal cream rinse.
Scrappy, go! Sit!
Woof.
She's something, isn't she? Where were we again? I'm sorry. What is your name?
It's me, Melanie.
Free for dinner?
Not tonight, beautiful.
Dinner with the little woman?
You got it.
One day sexy.
You're first in line.
I heard that.
He's a total slut.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Is this what goes on here all day long? You've never acted like this when I've come to see you before.
Do you know me?
I thought I did.
I'm a little confused. What did you say your name was?
Snow. Ivory Snow.
Pleased to meet you, Miss Snow.
We better talk.
Okay. I'm with a client right now, though, gorgeous, and if I don't finish with her soon, I'm gonna have to Scotch guard that chair.
Dave, it's very important.
Give me about 20 minutes. There's a cafe around the corner, and I'll meet you there when I'm done. Now, about that blow dry.
Guess what, Dave? I'm Melanie and you're a schmuck. No. Hey, it's me, your girlfriend. Dave, I don't know how to tell you this. I'm really,
Really what?
really glad you made it so soon.
Scrappy gave up a little quicker than I thought. So, how do you know me? And what can I do for you?
Look, Dave, I know my face may not seem familiar to you.
And it's the most perfect face I've ever seen.
It's just that... What do you mean, most perfect?
It's a very beautiful face. You know, everything in its proper place. You know, just perfect.
No, I don't know. What makes it so perfect?
Forget it. How do you know me? Like, why'd you come see me? What's this all about?
Wait a minute. I want to know what's so perfect about my face.
It's just well laid out. Symmetrical. Clear. Pretty.
Caucasian.
I guess. I don't know. Jesus, it was just a compliment. Lighten up.
Too late. I have to go to the bathroom.
Okay. Hello.
Dave, it's Melanie.
Hey, sweetheart.
We can't go out tonight.
Why not?
I'm just still not feeling well.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, can I get you anything?
I think I just need some rest.
Yeah, your voice does sound a little congested. Hey, you want me to come by later?
No, not tonight. I think I'm contagious. I'm gonna call you when I feel better. Enjoy the play.
I don't think I'll go now.
Really?
What fun would it be without you?
Oh, Dave, that's so sweet.
No, you're so sweet. Listen, you get some rest. I'll just go home.
Dave?
Yeah.
There's something I want to tell you.
What?
I have to tell you in person.
When?
You'll see. Goodbye.
Everything okay?
Everything's great. Guess what?
Hey, what are you doing tonight?
You are strong. You are invincible. You are woman. Men find you irresistible. You have style, class, distinction, grace. You are an elegant lady. Who the fuck is that? Look, I don't need any more Mary Kay cosmetic products, and I wish you people would just... Melanie? Oh, baby, I am so sorry. Are you okay? I mean, I know you're not okay, but is anything wrong? I mean, I know stuff is wrong, but is anything else wrong?
I need a drink.
Of course, baby. What can I get you? A White Russian? No pun intended.
No pun received. I saw Dave.
And he didn't accept you the way you are. I understand, honey. He is a dickhead to the 9th power.
No, he wanted to be with me.
Oh. Then that's good, huh?
He even asked me out.
Oh, well then you're doing fine, sugar. Cheers.
There's just one problem. He didn't recognize me.
Neither did I. I mean, you do look like the cover of Modern Cracker magazine.
He never recognized me. He took out another person.
I thought he was out with you.
He was with me, but he didn't know that. Technically, he was with somebody else.
Well, what did he say when you finally told him who you were? You did tell him who you were, didn't you?
I went to the salon to tell him, and all these blondes were flirting with him, and I wanted to get him alone, so we went to a cafe, and I was gonna tell him then, but he started complimenting me on how perfect my face was, and then he asked me out.
He asked you out? While you were already out?
I called him to break our date, and he told me he was gonna go home. After that, he invited me to go out with him.
You called him to break your date, and you were already out with him.
He was with a white me when he got a call from what he thought was the black me. I broke our date over the phone. After that, he asked the white me out. That bastard two-timed me.
Two-timed you with you.
Exactly.
Hello?
Tess, is Melanie there? I tried her at home, but I just got her machine.
It's him, and he's looking for her.
Tell him I'm not here.
She's not here.
No, tell him I'm here.
She's here.
Tell him I was here and I left.
She was here, but she left.
Tell him I don't want to talk to him.
She doesn't want to talk to you.
Let me talk to this schmuck.
She wants to talk to you. Hold on, schmuck. You don't smoke.
Well, before today, I didn't tan either. Coach me, Tess. You're good at being evasive. What do I say?
Try hello.
Hello.
What are you doing there? I thought you weren't feeling well.
And I thought you were gonna go home.
I decided since I already had the tickets, I'd go to the show.
Really? Who'd you take?
Just some lady from the salon.
Who?
Nobody important. Are you feeling better?
No, I'm not. You told me you weren't going to the play.
Right. Then I decided to go. What's the big deal?
He's not telling me very much about me.
Mm-hmm.
Are you okay? You sound really strange.
I'm feeling a little...
off color.
What is it? Some kind of bug?
Yeah, some sort of bug.
The white plague.
I'll call you later. This is so confusing. I've got to simplify this.
For you and me both, girl.
He takes out the white me, then he talks to what he thinks is the black me, and says very little about the white me. But the me knows he's never been more charming than when he was with the white me.
You planning on simplifying this soon?
Excuse me. Hello. Who? Hey, Ivory, how are you? What's that, a movie?
Dave? Why are you here with me tonight?
You invited me.
Yeah, but why did you accept?
What?
You have someone else in your life, right?
Yeah, I do.
So you're two-timing her.
I wouldn't exactly say that.
What exactly would you say? Shh.
I'd say let's watch the movie.
Can't believe you keep cheating on her.
You think this is cheating?
Yes, I think this is cheating.
This is not cheating.
What is it then?
This is two people watching a movie.
No, this is one person trying to watch a movie and two people preventing it.
Sorry.
It's my appearance, isn't it?
What about your appearance?
You're only here with me tonight because of the way I look.
No, I'm here to watch a damn movie.
Now there's a concept.
What'd she look like?
Who?
Your girlfriend.
She's cute. Actually, she's beautiful. Like you. You know something else? She acts a little like you, too.
But she isn't blonde like me, is she?
No, she's dark. Can we just watch the movie now?
What a great idea. We're in a theater. Why not watch a movie?
I want to know why you think she isn't good enough for you.
Who said she's not good enough for me?
Well, if she was, you wouldn't be going out with me.
I'm out with you because you invited me and you happen to be a nice person.
What if she were seeing someone else?
If it was as harmless as this, who cares? It's not like we're sleeping together.
Yeah, but you want to sleep with me, don't you?
Why don't the two of you just get a motel room?
What are you doing?
What's it look like I'm doing?
Looks like you're joining an Indian tribe.
I have to go home now.
What about the rest of the movie?
I've already seen it. Her father's the killer.
Is something wrong? Ivory,
What?
are you okay?
Yeah, I'm just thinking
About what?
about how much importance people place on physical appearances.
Yeah, maybe shallow people.
And you're not like that at all, are you, Dave? You're interested in more than appearances, aren't you?
What do you think?
Would you even be interested in me if I wasn't this blonde Barbie doll bimbo type?
You know, Ivory, I wish you weren't so hung up on your looks. I already told you you're perfect.
And what about your girlfriend? Is she perfect too?
She's almost perfect.
You know, you've complimented me more in 3 days than you've complimented her in 6 months. Probably.
So this is where you live, huh?
Yes, it is.
I know somebody lives in this neighborhood.
Really? Small world.
Wait a minute. Would you tell me what I did wrong?
At this point, it doesn't even matter.
Well then, I guess it's good night.
Son of a bitch!
What?
What'd you do that for?
It was just a good night kiss.
You would never have kissed me like that if I were black.
If you were what?
Black. Afro-American, Malcolm X hat wearing, brown-eyed, full-lip black. Would you care as much for me if I were black?
Very expressive, aren't you?
Well, your girlfriend's black, and she obviously isn't enough to keep you.
How do you know that?
Know what?
How do you know that my girlfriend is black?
I guessed. You kiss like you learned from a black woman.
Are you on some kind of doctor's prescription?
I can't believe you're so interested in me without even knowing anything about me.
Hey, you don't know that much about me, and you're here too.
I know your favorite color. Open up, Tess, it's me.
No, Mel. Not tonight. I slipped some ginseng in this tapioca, and I just know tonight's the night me and Louis are gonna do it, so please, Mel. Not tonight. No, Mel, not tonight.
You know what that bastard did to me?
What, Louis did something to you?
Dave. He kissed me.
Well, then that's good, right? That means he really loves you.
No, it's me, Ivory Snow, remember? You kept making all these excuses to justify why it was okay to be with a this me at the expense of the other me.
Look, Melanie, I do not have time tonight for your Abbott and Costello routine. Tonight is too important to me.
Hello.
Louis. Melanie, this is Louis. He's a dancer at the Stuttgart Club. Isn't he a hunk?
I'm sorry to interrupt. Tess, I had Dave drop me off at the apartment building a few blocks down. I knew I could call a cab from here.
What kind of man would treat you that way? You shouldn't have to take a taxi home.
Louis, baby, did I ever show you my Swahili spear assortment? You're gonna love this one. I'll be with you in just a minute, okay?
Nice meeting you, Melanie.
Mel, I'm telling you. Look, you're my friend and I love you dearly, but if you try to steal Louis from me, I swear I'll be on you like white on you.
I'm not trying to steal anybody. I just want to go home.
Look how much attention he's giving you. You're upstaging me again. Will you just call yourself a cab and go home?
loves me more, and it's all because of this.
Has he said anything bad about the other you?
Oh, no, but he's never said anything good either. It's like our whole relationship hardly existed.
Well, he's just a dog.
You know what this means? I could never trust again.
You could trust again, just not men.
I'm going home.
Hello? Can I get a taxi to 2453 Central Drive? Yeah, I'll be waiting outside. You can't miss me. I look like a chick from Baywatch. That should get him here real quick.
I'm through with him.
You go, girl.
I'm gonna tell him tomorrow.
Why tell him anything? Just forget him.
No, he has to know what a shit he's been.
He probably knows, honey.
Good job, Dave.
Thank you, Mario.
Thanks, man.
Oh, thanks a lot. Have a good day.
Hello, Dave.
Hey, Ivory, how are you?
I came to tell you something.
What's that?
It's over, Dave.
What's over?
Us.
There was an us?
How could you be in a relationship with someone for almost 6 months and then just dump her for someone who has all the same qualities except she's a different race?
I never dumped anybody.
But you never told her about me. Why? You got something to hide?
Of course not.
So she'd understand if you told her we went out.
Sure she would.
So why don't you tell her?
Fine, next time I speak to her, I'll tell all about our platonic adventures. You happy now?
What makes us so different, Dave?
This is insane. You two are entirely different people.
So are you.
Hello?
Hello, Dave.
Ivory?
No. Melanie. Who's Ivory?
Hey, sweetheart. How are you? God, I've missed you. Hey, when am I going to see you?
Soon. Who's Ivory?
No one.
No one. What have you been up to lately?
This and that,
Do anything exciting?
Not really.
Make any new friends?
I'm always making new friends.
Anyone special?
Wait a minute, what are you getting at?
You figure it out.
I'll never understand the female woman for as long as I live. I had a girlfriend and everything. Now girl number 1 is pissed off at me. And girl number 2 is pissed off at me. Now I don't got nothing.
You have me.
Can you cook?
Why don't you just go back to number 1?
'Cause she won't have me.
Bring her some flowers and candy and tell her how much you miss her.
It's just that it's all so confusing.
You love number 1 girl, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that's why she's number 1.
Otherwise, she'd be number 2.
Number 2. Whew, that'd be shitty.
Get back your wondom.
Yeah. You're a pretty smart fella.
I know women. They can't resist class.
You're right. I love her. I just got sideswiped. Bartender, drinks for everybody.
Who is it?
It's Dave, honey.
Dave! What are you doing here? It's 3 in the morning.
I really need to see you.
Call me tomorrow.
No, I need to see you now. Open the door.
I'm still sick. Go away.
I don't care. Open the door or I'll stay here all night long and I'll sing old Dean Martin tunes. Everybody loves somebody sometime.
Just a minute.
What am I gonna do? What do you want?
Melanie, it's good to see you again.
What is it?
These are for you. Sweet and lovely.
They're sticky.
I puked on them earlier, sorry. Binky. I come to talk straight to you.
Straight. Terrific. You know, I think straight talk is the best kind of talk there is. Too many people are into this curvy talk.
Stop moving around.
I'm not.
I meant the room.
Why are you drunk?
Does it show? You know I'm not a bullshitter. I always felt that the best approach was the honest approach.
Have you now? You know, I guess that's just what makes you so damned honorable.
Melanie, I love you.
Oh?
Are you hearing what I'm saying? I said I love you. Isn't that what you always wanted me to say? Isn't that what you always wanted to hear?
What happened to the Barbie doll you've been going out with all week?
Have you been following me?
You know, it's not exactly like you've been discreet. What do you expect when you take her places where we used to go? Where friends see you?
You know, she approached me at the salon and started coming on to me. I have no interest in her.
She was coming on to you.
I only went out with her because you've been avoiding me all week. I think my meeting her was like some kind of divine intervention. She came in and out of my life for a reason. And that reason was to show me how much I miss you and love you. Melanie, you're the only one I've ever loved. Let's start over again, okay? No lies. No deceit, okay?
I have to tell you something.
No words.
You did it with that shit all over your face?
It was quite a mess.
He couldn't tell the difference? I mean, he didn't even notice your hair?
He never took the towel off my head.
I'm not talking about your head. What about this morning?
I left before I woke up. It was so wonderful, Tess. He had never been so romantic. I mean, he actually told me he loved me, and he meant it.
You know, I don't know why you're gonna let him back in your life after the way he treated you.
He wanted me. And actually, I think the whole thing was some sort of divine intervention.
Divine what?
Divine intervention. I prayed for Dave to love me, and now he does. I mean, he really wants me now.
Of course he's gonna want the black you after the white you dumped him. What'd you expect?
He pursued Melanie. That's the one he came back to. Melanie, not Ivory.
Hey, moron. He can't reach Ivory, remember? You won by default.
You're just jealous. Anyway, I'm meeting him tomorrow, and I'm going to tell him the truth. And then it won't matter anymore.
You honestly believe he loves you or Ivory?
You didn't see him last night, Tess.
Okay. Prove it to yourself.
Prove what?
Before you tell him the truth, tell him you had second thoughts and you want him back. Lay it on him real heavy. And then if he loves you, he'll tell Ivory Snow to take a hike for good.
I don't have to prove anything. I've deceived him long enough.
Well, then you just spend the rest of your days always in doubt.
You know, that's the difference between you and me, Tess. You doubt everything. You don't trust anyone.
I trust people, just not men. Look, you pretend you want him as Ivory Snow, and I'll bet he'll dump Melanie faster than a 7-pound turd passing through a paper asshole.
I'm through playing games, Tess. I'm going to tell him the truth. I'm glad you're willing to meet with me on such short notice.
Yeah, well, you know, you made it sound so urgent. Look, I don't have much time, so what is it?
I have a question to ask you, and after I do, I have a surprise for you.
Really? So what's the question?
Do you love me?
What?
Tell me you want me.
I don't under...
You've thought about me, haven't you?
Well, yeah, sure. I mean, but things are different.
How are they different?
They just are.
Say I'm the only one for you. It would mean so much to me.
Listen, I can't say that stuff.
Please.
No, I'm not gonna say that.
Please.
Okay, fine. You know what? You're the only one for me.
You bastard!
What the hell is with you?
What's with me is that you're not to be trusted! How can you say that I'm the only one for you?
You begged me to say it.
Oh, and I suppose you just do anything that a white woman asks you to. Let me go! You know, I thought you were sincere. I thought you really loved me. I never would have made love to you if I knew how two-faced you were.
Did I miss something here?
Hello?
Yeah, I'm looking for Ivory Snow. Her name doesn't seem to be on the index.
Who?
Ivory Snow. I can't find her name here.
There's no one here with that name.
Are you sure?
I'm sorry, sir. We have no one living here with that name.
Okay, thank you.
Was that good for you, baby?
It was great.
What were you thinking about?
I was thinking about you.
Were you really? 'Cause it seemed like you were a little distracted.
No, I was fine.
It's my friend Melanie. You were thinking about her, weren't you?
Who's Melanie?
The blonde that was here the other day. Don't tell me you don't remember.
Tess, why would I be thinking about her?
'Cause she's blonde and white.
That's the craziest thing I've ever heard.
We've never talked about your last relationship. Was she white too?
I don't think that really matters, but no.
Really?
Really?
Ooh, I'm sorry. I guess I was just a little suspicious. I mean, my last boyfriend dumped me for a white girl.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, and to top it off, my girlfriend gets dumped for a white girl too.
Really? Who?
Melanie.
No, I mean the black girl who got dumped.
Melanie.
Hey! Hey! What are you doing here?
Where am I? This isn't my apartment.
Don't do this. I'm in no mood for any more of your bullshit. I want to know what's going on with you two, and I want to know now.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, really? Here, how about I put it in writing for you, huh? You tell me how Melanie Wells' ticket found its way into your purse. And while you're working on that little lie, why don't you tell me why your name's not listed on the apartment directory? Why the manager there has never heard of you? Why you're not listed in any telephone book. Why you're not registered at the DMV, and why you don't have a social security number.
You've been busy?
Who are you? I mean, what do you do? Who are your friends? Why did you come up to me in the salon? I mean, I know nothing about you.
Yeah, you know nothing about me, and yet you fell for me. Pretty weird, huh?
Fell for you? Where did you get this fell for you thing?
You asked me out the first day we met. You kissed me in your parked car. And yesterday you told me I'm the only one for you.
I had 2 tickets to a show. I made a big mistake in my car. And I said you were the only one for me to get you off my back. Not to mention my lap.
Yeah, but you wanted me, and you know it. You just couldn't resist my soft white skin and my long, flowing blonde hair.
You gotta be the most conceited person I know. I mean, I met actresses with less egos.
Don't give me this holier-than-thou shit. I'm this way because of you.
You're what way because of me?
You didn't love me, I mean Melanie. She was just your little black toy until something white came along, and when I did, you just tossed her aside.
I never tossed anyone aside.
You just want me because I'm gorgeous and white, admit it.
You are so full of yourself, it's incredibly sickening.
Oh, and you're not.
You don't know anything about me.
I know you're someone who has to have the best of everything. The best clothes, the best cars, the best women.
You categorize yourself as one of the best women?
You do too.
And you put Melanie in a class below that because she's black?
You do that too.
Don't even put me in your league. I mean, I don't know if she put you up to this or if you're some sort of freelance bitch. But you and Melanie can both go to hell.
You know what? Fine. We don't need you. I sure as hell don't. The way I look, I can get any man like that.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. But let me give you a little reality injection. You may be beautiful, sweetheart, but you're the ugliest woman I ever met.
Yeah, he said his last relationship was black, but I don't know if I believe him.
Why wouldn't you believe him?
Because I don't think he's into black women.
Why do you think that?
Well, when we were making love late last night, he was fantasizing about somebody else. I could tell when they do that. I don't know, maybe it was his ex. And I bet she was white.
All men aren't like Phil.
No, some are like Dave.
Shut up. My mouth's getting dry. You got any candy?
There's breath freshener in my purse.
You got anything fresher? This stuff tastes like old socks.
That's not breath freshener.
It's not?
Nah, it was given to me by my assertive instructor.
For what? Insect repellent? The stuff is terrible.
No, he said it would help you achieve your...
Your what?
Wait a minute. Did you take this stuff?
Yes, and it was awful.
Before you turned white?
Yeah, the other day at work.
No, this couldn't be.
What?
He said that it will help you be what you need to be to achieve your heart's desires.
Your what?
Melanie, your heart's desire was to have Dave love you more, right? You turned white, and he did.
Come on, that doesn't make sense.
It's the only thing that does make sense. I mean, you drank this wanting Dave to love you more. The next day, you turned white.
You can't tell me this came out of a bottle.
It's only one way to find out. You through with Dave, right?
Totally.
So, you just take another swig of this and you change black again.
I'm not taking any more of that crap.
Melanie, think about it. I mean, if this changed you, it could change you back.
I told you I'm not drinking any of that terrible stuff.
Well, was your heart's desire to have Dave love you more? Or to turn white?
Oh, what do you think?
Well, I think you prefer yourself this way.
White, black, I'm still me.
Well, I don't know who you are anymore.
You want to know who I am? I'm a woman who's been trying her whole life to be treated equally. But you know what, Tess? We're not equal. We can't be. We're all part of a random card game in which everyone expects 4 aces. Well, the reality is, not everyone gets them.
To get what you're dealt.
Really? Well, I've been given a new deal. And for the first time, I know what it's like to have a winning hand.
Melanie, you're starting to sound like a racist.
Let me put it into perspective for you. Someone goes into a car lot looking for a red car with specific options and accessories. And they find a car that has all the options, but it's blue. Now, even though they'd have preferred the red car, they settled for the blue one because that's what's currently available. Well, I was like that blue car. Now, Dave loved me because I had all the options and accessories, but he really wasn't getting the outer package he preferred. Well, now I'm a red car.
This red car needs to get her white ass into a garage because you need a fucking overhaul. I mean, you're defending a man who treated you better because of your color.
Come on, Tess. Ask yourself why red cars are the ones most stolen. Sunscreen?
I don't know why you left Dave. You got more in common with him than you think.
What's that supposed to mean?
Nigga, you take a long, hard look into those blue eyes of yours, and you ask yourself if you don't like yourself better now, too.
We're still friends, Tess. Nothing can change that.
I'm Melanie's friend. You're Ivory Snow, and I don't know you. I'm Melanie's friend.
You may be beautiful, sweetheart. You're the ugliest woman I ever met.
You're Ivory Snow, and I don't know you.
No more. No more of this.
Wait for me!
Do you ever wish I was white?
What?
Louis, you're the nicest man I've ever met. And I really want to be what you want me to be. But be honest with me. Would you like me more if I was white?
Tess, that's silly. I'm not going to answer that.
You're not going to answer it because you don't think I can change. But if I could, you'd like me more, wouldn't you? Sure you would. Melanie, where's the vial of the potion I had?
I haven't, and I took more.
You what?
And I'm still white, Tess. You were right, I guess I really didn't want to be black.
You took more of my potion?
Tess, I lost you and I lost Dave. The two most important people in my life. But what's worse is I lost myself. I want to be real again, Tess, and I can't. I don't even know what's real anymore. I wish I were dead.
Melanie! Shit, son of a bitch!
What happened?
She really loved you, you son of a bitch, and then you just shit on her.
What are you talking about?
She took more of that potion and now she wants to be dead.
What potion?
Are you her husband?
I'm her boyfriend. What happened?
Some sort of poisoning.
Is she gonna be okay?
We're doing all we can right now, but we're having trouble identifying the type of poison she took.
That's why we gotta get in there right now!
I already told you no one can go in there.
You listen to me, Dr. Quinn, medicine woman. If you don't let us in there right now, you'll be wearing your stethoscope for a tail.
What is this? I thought you said it was Melanie.
You don't want to die, Melanie. Just say it. Say you don't want to die.
What's going on here? Are you in on this thing too?
Tell her that you love her, you bastard. Tell her you love her.
I don't love her.
You have to tell her you love her or she'll die. Just tell her or She'll die.
Don't play games with me, Tess.
I'm here, Melanie. Melanie, we're both here. Mel, please. Say you don't want to die. Please, Melanie. Say you don't want to die.
Why do you keep calling her Melanie?
I know this is hard for you to believe, but that is your girlfriend laying in that bed right there. Look, Melanie took a drug that makes people be what they need to be to get what they want. And after she took the drug, she turned white because that was the only way to get your racist ass to accept her.
You expect me to buy this horse shit?
Dave.
What, Ivory?
Melanie.
No, you're delirious. Listen, Ivory, I'm sorry about everything that I said, but I was worried about Melanie.
Be worried about her. She is Melanie.
Look, let's try to talk intelligently here, okay?
We don't have much time. Okay, I'm gonna appeal to your intelligence. Why did you rush to the hospital?
Because I was worried about Melanie.
And why were you worried about Melanie?
Because you called and told me she was dying.
And why would you care if she lives or if she dies, you dumb fuck?
Because I love her, goddammit! This is getting nowhere. What's happening?
She's reneging.
You really do love me.
Welcome back, girlfriend. Look out, baby. Here comes Snow White.
I love you.
I know.
How come you didn't tell me about this when it first happened? Why'd you make up Ivory?
Well, I thought that you were so infatuated with me when I was white. Well, I couldn't understand it, so I got pissed.
Yeah, but did you ever think that the reason I was infatuated was because inside you were the same person?
Well, I know that now.
Do us both a favor, would you? Next time Tess offers you something out of her purse, please turn it down.
Who could that be at this time of the morning? Who is it?
It's me.
Tess?
Look what it took for that son of a bitch to desire me.
Isn't she a hunk?